welcome to my channel, and today we're going to be going over what's coming in for you for August 2025 in your love and your finances. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you view this message is when you're supposed to receive this message. If you would like to join my Patreon, you will find that information down below in the description box. I also have personal readings that you could purchase in there as well. My prices are very affordable. When you join my Patreon, you will get your name added to my name deck, and with each additional month that you are subscribed to my channel, you are able to add another name. So if that is an interest to you, feel free to do that. On my Patreon, I also offer free mini readings for whoever joins my Patreon. You'll get one mini reading when you join, and then I do bonus messages, I do extended readings, charmed intuition messages, and then pendulum questions, and just extra info on there for anyone who would like to join that. Feel free to check that out. I am still building that channel, so once I start getting members on there, I will be taking down their astrology sign, their name, and then be focusing mainly on those people who come in. So like, say you're the first one that comes in, those bonus readings going to be geared towards you. Any bonus readings I do in there is going to be geared completely towards you because you're the only one that's on my Patreon. So you could actually get multiple readings for free. Of course there's a subscription, but like, it's very affordable, so it's just up to you if you want to do that. So think of 2 questions for your finances and 2 questions for your love, and let's begin. Make sure to label those questions 1 and 2. That way when I pull out my focus deck, you will know which answer goes to which question. So let's begin. Finances for Leo. What's going on for finances for Leo in August? I feel like there's an offer coming your way. Yeah, definitely some kind of news coming in, something that is going to catch your interest. This could be a beginner job is what I'm picking up on. There's your energy right there. It feels like you're the company is going to see you as very like fiery, go-getter kind of attitude. Very dependent, like independent. They can depend on you. You know what I mean? So I feel like they're going to see a lot of good qualities in you. It's taken a long time to get this job going. It looks like you might have been applying for a while there. I do feel, like I said, I do feel like this is a beginner job. So you might start out with minimum wage. That's a big possibility. I feel like it's something that you're going to be good at, like something that's easy, basic kind of deal. Common sense is what I'm picking up on. It's a new beginning for you. You're going to be strongly in your energy. It's going to be something that you're good at, like no problem. It's going to be like a breeze. Yeah, an option for you. You could be working nights. I am picking up on that. You could be working on during the nighttime. Can you tell me more about this moon, Spirit? So what they're telling me is that there's actually a reason why you're supposed to have this job. It's like it's a stepping stone to get where you're wanting to go. It's being laid on your path. That way you can focus on like, it's just like a stepping stone on where you want to go. It's hard to explain. Maybe it's a job that will get you by. That way you can get to your next step on where you actually want to go. That's a possibility. This could be like a temporary job just to get you by for now. You could also be building your way up the ladder if you choose to stay with this job. There is potential there, but I do feel like this is going to be a beginner job. I do feel like this could be like minimum wage, closer to that, you know, rather than some kind of like senior job, senior position. But, you know, it's going to make you happy. I feel like it's going to be an easy job for you. I feel like you're going to make good friends. I feel like it's going to be kind of fun for you, to be honest. I get that. It's going to be fun. You're going to be meeting new people. Yeah, dreams coming true. It's going to be a stepping stone to get you to where you're wanting to go. And I feel like you've been waiting patiently for this to happen, and it's like the universe is handing you another, like, okay, here's another piece to the puzzle. Like, this will help you further onto your path on where you're wanting to go, you know, wish coming true. Also, they're saying that maybe you've been applying for a while and finally, like, something's coming through for you. This is going to be a big change. You could be working in retail. I'm getting like Halloween vibes with this card. Death. I'm just getting, obviously, like, death is Scorpio, so you're like October, November, but I'm really picking up on Halloween vibes. So I'm seeing like Halloween stuff in the stores and stuff. Like being able to sell that kind of merchandise. Ten of Swords. Can you tell me more about this? Whatever happened in your past really hurt you. So that might be why you have to start out at this beginner job. It feels like whatever you were dealing with really hurt you, and you could have gotten fired, laid off. There was some kind of issue with the old job, or you had to quit, and you're moving into this new beginning. In a way, it kind of feels like you're starting all over again. But to be honest, I feel like even though if you're starting all over again, I feel like it'll put you in happy energy because you're no longer dealing with whatever hurt you from the past. They're also telling me, like, they're showing me this one in particular. Yeah, these two got knocked out, but this one still remains. So it's like the strength in you still remains after this huge change has happened. It's like they didn't knock you fully out. Even though, yeah, it hurt, it's like you didn't knock the Leo fully out. You were able to withstand the battle. Like you still lived after this huge battle. Ace of Cups, interesting. I was literally just thinking that's so funny. So while I was looking at this, for some reason I just thought of, I'm like, I wonder how the love reading portion is going to go. And then all of a sudden this card came up for Ace of Cups. So that's a new love coming in. A new bright beginning coming in. New chapter. This could be in work in general though too. So just a bright new beginning can lead you to more like soulmates. They don't have to be romantic. They can be, but they don't have to be. This could just be like more friends, family, people you can count on, you know, soul ties. Anything else? Yeah, see, friends, family. Being able to go out there, socialize, celebrate, just making a lot of good friends. Moving away from what no longer serves you into a better beginning. Moving away from these people who hurt you into a better beginning. You are very determined to make this happen, and the universe is going to reward you for this. Okay, at first it may feel like the universe was punishing you in some ways, but I feel like you just weren't in the right spot. You might have had to move towns or something. But I just feel like you were not in the right location or in the right job. I feel like the universe is forcing you to move to a different place because you are going to connect better, make more friends over in a different place. Okay? They're saying what's right for you. They're trying to move you in the direction on what's right for you. They're trying to remove everything that's not right for you and bring in what is right for you. Wounded. I kind of get the feeling that you might feel like you feel wounded, like all your efforts and everything at this old job. I kind of feel like you feel that it went unnoticed, like you weren't getting the recognition that you deserved. I kind of feel like did all that work for nothing. But they're talking about these sunflowers behind this King of Wands. They're saying that you need to stop focusing on like this hurt that's over here, because this is like hurt. This is the wounded card, okay? Notice how he's looking over here. Stop focusing on this and start focusing what's behind. Like, you're positioned in the wrong way. You're focusing on the past, and you need to be focused that way towards the present, towards the future, which is this happiness over here. You can barely see it on the card, but sunflowers, look, sunflowers are up here too. Notice how masculine, feminine, you know, they just want you to focus not on the bad but on the good, things that surround you that are good, not what's bad, you know. That'll help you get out of this bad energy. Because when you're constantly thinking of bad, you're going to get bad competition. Okay, this is that competition, that conflict. When you focus on that bad, you're getting this. You don't want to do that. You want to focus on the good. You want to focus what's good in your life, what you can bring in that's going to be good. You want to like lay the past to rest, is what they're saying. Yeah, just focus on working on what's going to make you this queen right here. Well, this empress, not the queen. The empress is higher than the queen. So just stay on your throne. Think of what's going to help like blossom in your life rather than take away. You need to keep your mind focused on those things. Yeah, because you're focused on grief. Because when you focus on grief rather than focusing on what's going to bring you growth, you're just staying in that depressive state. And that's not doing anything for you. That's just hurting you. So just think of everything that is to come, all the good stuff that's to come. Keep your mind in that positive state and don't focus on the bad. We have Aries, Leo, Sag again. Aries, Pisces, Aquarius, Leo, Pisces, Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio, Libra and Pisces. We have Taurus twice. We have Aries, Leo, Sag. So let's see about the situation. Any further information about the situation, please? Information on this situation. For my Leo babies, what's going on? Let's dive into the unknown. What is going on? Yeah, you have a lot of waves of emotions hitting you right now. You're really in your feels, plugged into that. They're saying Mercury retrograde, that you're plugged into those emotions right now. So it's all about like releasing the karma, releasing everything from the past and clearing away for the new. Okay, is what they're telling me. there's a reason why you're feeling these emotions. You're supposed to be feeling them so you can clear them. But you're not supposed to just sit in them. You're supposed to let yourself feel them, cry if you need to, and then plan for the future. Switch that mindset around and start planning for your future. Stop focusing on the past. And that goes for everything in the past, because that just gives you anxiety when you're focusing on the past. You have anxiety, you're tied up, like you're scared, you're panicking. You don't need that. You need to release, let go, allow yourself to heal, connect with people who are like-minded to you, friends, family, whoever is going to put you in a good energy, and jot down, they're specifically saying jot down what you're trying to bring in. If you need to continue to journal every day, be grateful, like have a gratitude list of everything you're grateful for and what else you could be grateful for the future. Like I'm grateful that I have a place to live. I'm going to be grateful when, you know, I have a steadier job, you know, something like that. I'm going to be more grateful when my mindset is positive. And maybe ask Spirit, can you please help me switch my mindset? Please help me alchemize these energies into a positive mindset. Sorry if you hear noise in the background. That is the neighbors. We have love and threatened. So like with any fire sign, we normally protect what's really close to us. So this job that you had in the past, it could have been, you know, something that you held dear to your heart. Maybe you made a lot of good friends there. Maybe you thought that you could trust the management there, and then things just turned around and wasn't so great after all, is what I'm picking up on. You kind of feel like a fool. You feel like they did you dirty. We have crickets, obsession, and twin flame. You could be dealing with the twin flame. If you are dealing with the twin flame, maybe you haven't heard from them in a while. Maybe that's pulling you towards them. Maybe you're supposed to go in this new direction so that you can be closer to them. That's a possibility too. The universe normally, for the twin flames, things move out of the way. The universe makes things move out of the way, makes you uncomfortable, shakes things up so that you get put on the correct path so that you can be reunited with your twin. I kind of feel like it's overwhelming though, these waves of emotions. If you do have any like obsessive thoughts with your twin flame, it's overwhelming. I kind of also, because they always say with the twin flame, it's all about self-love, and it's about like finding your self-worth and your purpose and like your own path and everything. And I kind of feel like you might be doing, here's the issue. You are, if you have a twin flame, and you know this is going to apply to some of you, not all of you, but if you have a twin flame, and if you're like just trying to get into this new job and everything so that you can be closer because you think that that's going to heal it, and it's making you frustrated, that's not how it works. You need to be doing this for you, not for them. Because you pushing too hard will actually make it where they are silent. It will make them run, okay? So that's going to be applying to some of you, not all of you. They did want me to mention that, though, for someone out there. A wish coming true, maybe a wish to work with your twin flame. Normally they deal with spiritual work. Synchronicities. Yeah, you could be seeing synchronicities to go ahead. There, when I see this, I saw unity is what I saw. So like you're just praying that you're gonna, I feel like you're just overwhelming yourself because you're like wanting to get everything figured out right this minute. And that's what's actually making you frustrated, keeping you in your head, because you're like, nothing's moving and it's pissing you off. Gamble, take a risk, Vegas. They want you to be doing this stuff for you and not for your twin. You could be moving away from your twin. Maybe that's the other issue. Maybe you're afraid that you could have to move for this new job and you won't be able to live by your twin. It's taking a risk. I will tell you this right now. If you're supposed to be with your twin in this lifetime, God will put them on your path. They will not pass you by. You will go in your separate direction for the time being, and then you guys will reunite later on in life. You may not like it, but that's just how it works. But there's a lot to gain from this new job. So you need to focus on you and what makes you happy. And I know some of you are probably saying, well, my twin makes me happy. Okay, well, that might be true. You are your twin and you need to be making yourself happy, you know, without your twin being up your butt, basically. You know what I mean? To put it in the very nicest way. I'm here to tell you the truth and not to sugarcoat anything. So I'm sorry if some of you take that badly. Just trying to help. Okay, Spirit, what else is coming in when it comes to career, please? Career. Divine Feminine. Yeah, you could be the Divine Feminine. Moving. Drama Queen. I kind of feel like you're throwing a fit. You don't want to move. I feel like you are worried that you might lose your twin if you're in contact with them, because you don't have a choice and you have to move for a new job. And Spirit wants to remind you again, like, it's not going to pass you by. They're still going to be in your life. It's still going to happen. Racing, running, avoiding. The issue is with you being in this energy that actually pushes your twin away. And it also makes it where you don't get closer to this goal of yours to actually like be happy, being independent, being, they're bringing up the cat. I'll post info about the cat right now. But the cat is all about like independence and like knowing, like trusting its intuition, knowing its path. Okay, right now it feels like you're freaking out because you don't know where you're supposed to go in life. And that's part of the obsession with the twin flame. They want you to meditate. They want you to try to calm your energy. You could also take a bath with Himalayan salt. You could put some of that in there. That'll help clear up your energy. Selenite can also help clear your energy as well, put you in a better, higher vibration. I will post info on that right now. Searching. It's like you're searching to where you're supposed to go. You just feel lost is what I'm feeling. Pause. Yeah, you're at a pause right now. Roller coaster of emotions. You just feel stuck and frustrated on what to do. You could be sexually frustrated as well. Yeah. You could be definitely sexually frustrated as well. You need to learn how to control those obsessive thoughts of you and your person. One thing that can help you is if you are focusing on hobbies or anything else that brings you happiness, okay? Not your person, but like, I don't know, arts and crafts, or, you know, if you like to hike, go hiking, swimming can help, you know, just something else, hanging out with friends, doing something else to get this person off of your mind, because I just feel like you are very plugged into them, and it's like messing your situation up. You're not able to see clearly because you're messing everything. I'm not saying you're messing everything up. What I'm saying is that you are lost in your mind and you are freaking out. You don't know which way to go. So that could actually lead you to do things that you wouldn't normally do. It can alter your life path, okay? So in other words, if you choose not to move, because say your twin flame lives in the city that you live in, and you choose, okay, I'm not going to move because I want to stay by them. Well, okay, well then you're not going to see this happiness over here. You're not going to meet these new people. You're not going to be able to move forward on this journey to better financially help you, you know. And on top of that, if you are stuck in your emotions and showing signs of obsessiveness, you're going to make your twin run from you anyway. So then you're not going to have the job, and you're also not going to have your twin. So just try to learn to control your emotions on that. That's really important. I do sympathize with you. I know about the twin flame journey. I know how hard it can be. So just try to get those under control, those thoughts and feelings and everything under control. So let's go ahead and pull from the focus deck. I feel like your job can suffer greatly with everything that has to do with your twin. Okay, so just think long and hard about this. And it's all about having trust in the universe that things are going to work out how they're supposed to work out. We have 999, release, let go of what no longer serves you, new beginnings. See, you're afraid of not releasing. You are stuck in this obsessive mode. Okay. Leo. The answer to question number 1 is no. We have 111, intuition, trust your gut, and listen to your heart. I think a part of you knows that you need to put the twin flame love portion of this whole situation on a pause and focus on your career more so. But you might be also having dreams of like you guys hooking up and things like that, and maybe that's just causing the obsession to flow even more. Try to meditate, connect with your guides about what to do. We have 222, alignment. You are in the right place at the right time. There's a reason why they're putting this new job on your path. You're supposed to go towards it. We have grandma. So grandma is trying to guide you in this. 444, protection. You are protected. Things will not... If things are supposed to be in your life, they will stay in your life. And if they have to leave for a short moment in time, they will come back, okay? You just have to have faith. We have brother. Brother could be guiding you. Brother could be important. Grandma could also be important. They could have advice for you. We have cleanse yourself. Make sure to cleanse yourself. We have Venus sign, so something significant about your Venus sign. We have cheater. Kind of feel like you're being cheated out of this connection with that one. And they want you to know, again, alignment, 222, you're on the right place at the right time. You're not being cheated. It's just other things have to fall into place before you can be with this person. AKA your job. What we're reading for. So we have 1212, self-identity, stepping into your power and purpose. So with the twin flame journey, normally it's a spiritual, it's normally about like helping the community, or you know, the collective is normally one of your main jobs. And you're in the midst of discovering who you are and what you're supposed to bring to the table. So we have September. September could be significant. That is, let's see, Libra and Virgo season. March is important, which is Aries and Pisces. February is important. That is Pisces and Aquarius. We have friend is important. Virgo season is important. So that is September and August. Travel. Yeah, I feel like you're traveling for this job. Your second answer is yes. We have Cancer. You could have had Cancer, or Cancer season could be important. So that is July and June. We have you can trust them. So friends, I feel like you can trust your friend, whoever this is that's trying to help you in this situation. Long term. So you are creating a life for yourself that's going to be long term, a long-term stability, okay, a long-term foundation for yourself. We have August, that is Leo and Virgo. Something significant could be happening during that time. Maybe you'll find a job in August that's going to be long term. We have 1010, hope. What you are trying to manifest is coming closer to you. Father is important. Go into nature. Yeah, they want you to get your mind off of this person. Short term. So what they're saying is that they're reminding me short term release. So I just said get your mind off of this person, maybe just for a short term, just so that you can get your ducks in a row, you know, and then later on you can bring them back in. Okay. But you need to fully commit yourself to this job and whatever you're choosing on doing. And then we have May is important, which is Taurus and Gemini. So, okay, so we're moving into the love portion, even though I feel like we've already delved into the love portion. Just be careful, because it does feel like this twin flame is affecting your job search, and that could just put a delay in your union, you know, and also in finding a job. So it's important to release and allow the new beginnings to come in. There's a reason for it. Time to heal, yeah. Okay. That's going to apply to some Leos, not all Leos. Please do not force this to fit your situation. All right, Leo, Leo, Leo. Let's see what's coming in for love for August 2025. Now, this next reading could be for the Leos previously that were in the finance reading, or this could be a different situation for a different Leo. Okay, so we're just going to see what's going on. What's coming in for Leo for love, August 2025? Spirit, please tell me. I do that to clear the energy. Let's see what Spirit wants to tell us. Please, Spirit, clear, concise messages for my Leo babies. What is coming in for my Leos? For August 2025, this is a timeless reading. It can be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Leos. What's coming in for Leo, Spirit? Okay, I feel like you're cold and shut off from the world. I feel that you have been wounded in the past, and I feel like you just don't want to deal with any more BS, is what I'm getting. I feel like the past is trying to come back at you. They might be messaging you, and that might be why you're in this energy. You could be dealing with another fire sign. They could have cheated on you. I am picking up on cheating. They hid stuff from you. Yeah, you just want a new beginning. You want to be single. You're just tired of dealing with the bullshit. You don't want to deal with it no more. You feel like you'd be a lot more happier if you were single. They are bringing me to the fruits. They're kind of showing me, what is that? They're showing me like some kind of bug or something. You've spent so much time building a foundation for yourself that it's like if you allow something to come near your fruits, like a bug or something, not only will it like infect the one of them, it'll affect all of the fruit. So you're just very cautious on what you let into your life, because you know that if you allow negative energy into your life, it will affect everything. It does show that times are changing. There's a wind of change coming in. What is this? It also, I'm picking up on karmic lessons. Like you might just be done with karmic lessons. You feel like you've learned a lot. We got the Page of Swords right here. He's all about learning, studying. Yeah, you're on your throne now. It feels like you've gone through a lot. You've learned a lot. And you're just, again, you're not putting up with any bullshit. You're standing in your truth. And you're standing on your shit, your foundation. Like wearing that crown high and mighty. And not allowing anyone to disrupt your life. You put a lot of work and effort into your life and you're just tired of it. Yeah, so you've been hurt in the past. I kind of feel like you're in this mode of doing a solo journey. Because of all this hurt and everything that you've learned from the past. You're like, I don't even know if I want to be in a relationship. This is just getting on my nerves. Your heart does call for a relationship though. You kind of miss the touch. You miss the stability of a relationship. But they are bringing me back to the cheater. They're saying that you're worried that if you allow your heart to feel too deeply, you're going to get hurt and your foundation is going to fall again. So you're trying to keep everything else aside from a relationship like up and up. I wanted to pop out. Somebody's trying to come towards you to apologize. if no one comes towards you to apologize, that's going to be for some people, but for others, it might be like, it's like you kind of start gaining feelings for someone and then like you shut it down real fast, is what I'm getting. You end it before it can even start. Yeah, so you walk away before it can even start, is what I'm getting. It's like you're just giving up in love. Your intuition. You're trying to follow your intuition on this. You're like, what's right for me? Maybe I should do some healing first. Allow myself to grow some more. Maybe like get better. Like allow myself to blossom and grow. And like just be on my own for a while before allowing anyone else to come in. Yeah, I feel like a lot of time is passing. New passionate beginning is coming in. And it could be with someone younger. I feel like it will be a stable beginning. If you chose to go that route, there's going to be a lot of passion between you and this person. New beginning with love. Yep, it's a new person coming in. Anything else, Spirit? You're blocked off, though. You don't know if you want to open that door up or if you want to just keep it closed. As of right now, it feels like you just want to keep it closed. You might be finding feathers on your path when this starts to happen. They're going to be trying to talk to you. They're going to be trying to date you, court you. They're going to try to bring you into their world, and I feel like you think that they have like ulterior motives. That you're like, what's up? Why are you wanting me part of your world? You just have like really big guard up, you know? So waiting. It's like you're waiting for your intuition to tell you, okay, now is the right time. For love, yeah. So you're basing this all off of like what feels right. You're following your intuition on this situation. You might be focusing on your pentacle a little bit more than normal. You want to be ready for when the soulmate does come in. You just want to make sure that when this does happen, it happens correctly. But you're not really worried about it as of right now. You just want to focus on building yourself up and showing yourself self-love. This could be an extended off of the last reading I just did. So if you are dealing with a twin flame, after you get out of those obsessive thoughts, maybe you start focusing on self-healing and everything, self-love, and you realize like, man, my past really put me through the ringer. Possibly my past person put me through the ringer. I really need to heal from that. I need to show myself self-love, because if no one else is going to do it, I need to do it, you know? And by you doing that, actually attracts your twin flame back in. They see that, oh shoot, I messed up, you know? My person does have self-worth, you know what I mean? My person does love themselves. Man, that looks attractive, you know what I mean? So it's going to be up to you if you want to accept that back in. They can change. That's a possibility, but it might take a while for them to actually change and grow up if that is the case. That's only if you resonate with the past and this, with the finances and this reading, okay? You're going to know your story. This could be a completely separate reading. Okay, I'm just going off of what I see so far. This is going to also apply to different Leos. Okay, so some of you might only take the finance reading. Some of you might only take this one. Who knows? Maybe some of you could take both of them later on in the future, and you'll look back and you'll be like, wow, I didn't realize that, you know? So take it as you will. Situation. Okay, love situation for my Leo babies. What's going on, Spirit? More information regarding the situation. Roller coaster of emotions. Yeah, I feel like you're going to get tired. I feel like again, it's pulling me back to the finance reading. It's like you're in all these emotions and stuff, and you're just finally going to say, fuck it, I'm done for now. Put a pause on it. I'm focusing on my self-love, and you're going to move into a more peaceful state of mind, where you're not focusing on this person so much. You're focusing on yourself and building your own pinnacle. Trash. Yeah, you're throwing away what doesn't deserve. You're saying what doesn't deserve you. Okay. And it's like all these heavy energies, all this heavy emotional baggage is being thrown out. Okay. If it doesn't serve you, it's hurting you. So you're throwing away whatever doesn't serve you. We have alien telepathic dream songs, and we have receipts. So you could be taking notes of, like, especially if you're a twin flame, you could be having telepathic communication between you two during dreams, even just dreams on what to do next. Receipts, like you're logging your dreams. You're trying to remember your dreams so that you can get a better understanding on like where to go next. We have happiness. They're showing me again the divine masculine. They're showing me the King of Wands, where he was looking at the wounds instead of looking what's the other way, which was the sunflower, the happiness. He was focusing more on wounds than happiness. I just feel like you're like switching your energy around, where you're going to be focusing on happiness. The intervention coming in is your happiness. Like, it's going to just change your whole mindset. Divine Feminine, you could be the Divine Feminine. I really do believe that this reading has something to do with the past reading that I just did with the finances. Plugged in. Yeah, you're going to be plugging into yourself. You're going to give yourself that love. You're going to be plugging into your guides and everything and growing as a soul. Plugged into your own happiness. What brings you happiness? Focusing on that good stuff. Not so much obsessing over your twin. Okay, anything else, Spirit? One more round. Verge, about to confess something. What's this? Pouring the tea. Karmic, financial support. If some of you are dealing with a karmic, that could be coming in. I'm kind of feeling like you might have built some karma up in the past, and maybe you're just like trying to pay off those debts. This could even be like energy, you know, paying off those karmic debts. Your person could even have told you like, hey, I owe it to my ex to do this for them, especially if they have like children or whatever. I need to focus on that. Maybe there's something that they have to clear before they can come into union with you, and that's why you're just focusing on your own stuff. I just said children. They could have children. Pretending, living beyond means. So be careful with this. They could just be using children as an excuse. Okay. They could just not be ready to be with you. They could just be scared of love, you know? They could have other things. Crush. Maybe they're crushed in the past and like they just don't want to put their heart on the table again. Hearing this information could crush you as well. I'm sorry. I'm just reading the cards as they show me. I'm going to be real with what I see. But I do feel like this person feels sad, broken, feeling alone. I feel like they are lost without you. But I feel like you're also crushed too. I feel like you guys are both like mirroring the same energy. Cricket, silence, non-action. Maybe silence is like deafening them kind of deal. They didn't realize they would miss you this much. Magnetic. So yeah, with the silence actually pulls them back in where they're no longer running. They're actually, you know, running. That's so crazy how spirit does that. They're no longer running. They're actually being drawn to you. Yeah, running. Right now they're in denial and they're running. But once they start feeling the silence, that's when they're going to get pulled in. But yeah, I feel right now they're denying that they're supposed to be with you. They're running. They're focused on their karmic and financial supports, possibly of the children, using that as an excuse on why they can't be with you. Yeah, it's like they're showing me this bike on how it's destroyed. It's like they're destroying their own transportation towards you, their own movement forward with you. Self-sabotage is what they're showing me. Family. Something significant with family. Waves of emotion. Yeah, they're feeling it. They're feeling it while they're with their family too. They're feeling your presence is gone, so they're feeling that this could be a future premonition. So take it as you will. You could either be going through this right now, or it could be something that happens in the future. Okay, so let's go ahead and focus on focus messages. What's coming in? We got 555. Changes coming. Yeah, third party situation. There's a karmic involved. Answer to your first question is yes. 1010, hope what you are trying to manifest is coming closer to you. Yeah, once you start putting your energy into your own well-being, into your own once you take your energy back, that's when this is all going to happen. Okay. Now there's a possibility that spirit could send you a soulmate in this time. If you feel like you want to go that route, there is nothing wrong with that. Soulmates are normally easier. Okay. And if that's what you're looking for, then that's what you're looking for. There's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, there's apology. I feel like your person's gonna apologize, and eventually, not right away, I feel like it's gonna happen eventually after they have this major breakthrough of what's going on, them self-sabotaging everything. Once they lose you is normally when that all happens. Just be careful that doesn't repeat. If you decide to take them back and then they decide to do it again, don't take them back the second time. It's just going to keep repeating in a vicious cycle. We have travel. Yeah, movement forward. I was just talking about that movement forward, and it's self-sabotaging because they're blocking themselves from moving forward towards you. We have a date night. So you guys could have a date night coming up. We have go into nature. They want you to cleanse yourself and get in tune with yourself. Stay grounded. Sagittarius season could be important. That is December and November. Miscommunication. There could be some kind of miscommunication happening. We do have February, which is Aquarius and Pisces. We have mother. You could be a mother. They could be a mother. Mother could be involved somehow. I did say they're dealing with the karmic. The karmic could be a mother. So there could be some kind of issue with that. 333, support. Your guides are sending you love, support, and guidance. With this, I automatically saw child support. I feel like karmic is giving to the mother child support. We have cheater. You know, twins can cheat. It's not like they mean to hurt you, but it can happen. You have to remember we're all human, like it does happen, so it's a possibility. We have short term. If they didn't cheat, maybe their karmic cheated, or, you know, I don't know if you cheated, maybe you know your story, but something was short term. We have soulmate coming in. Maybe the soulmate's going to be a short term experience for you until your person can get their stuff together. If not, maybe your twin flame was only supposed to be in your life for short term because they need to grow before even coming towards you, because twins can't work if they're not both fully grown. So Spirit will send you a soulmate onto your path. We do have moon signs, so moon sign could be very significant. We have take that leap. They want you to go towards something new. June is important, so that is what, Gemini and Cancer. Leo is important. And then we have new love is important. So yeah, you could be meeting a new love, a new soulmate. Let's get an answer for your last question real fast. Think of your question. Pause this video if you need to. We're only going to pull one card. And let's begin. Yes or no, Spirit, for the last question for Leo? We have yes. It says reliable, committed, conservative, slow but steady, hardworking. So this is my moving slow card. So it's like things are coming together, but it's coming together slowly because other things have to be taken care of first. Okay, so we are moving into the name deck. Again, if you would like your name added to this deck, join my Patreon. It is a monthly subscription, and you get a whole bunch of bonuses along with your name added to this deck. And with every additional month that you are part of my Patreon, you get another name added to this deck. Okay, Spirit. Names for Leo, please. I always go twice for these because I want to make sure I get as much info as possible. If your name does not pop out, it does not mean that this reading is not for you. It just means that either A, your name is not in there, or it means that somebody else needed the message more than you did. Is that supposed to come out? Okay. I always pull from the bottom. Okay. All right. If it's spelled wrong, it doesn't mean it's not your name. Also, it could be a nickname, a middle name, your, mother, grandma, father, anyone significant to the situation, any of their names. So, the first name we have is Julianne, Evelyn, Rachel, Cindy, Lucas, Angelique, Daniel, Isabella, Hazel, Edward, William, Tyler, Adam, Brian, Henry, Joey, Leanna, John, Scott, Mark, Sophia, Noah, Alejandro. When I heard Sophia, I thought of that movie. What is it called? Oh my gosh, I can't remember what it's called. The Bridge to Terabithia. maybe you like that movie or something. Maybe it's a favorite movie or something. We have Anna, Jessica, Robert, Jose, Amelia, Amy, Ariana, Liam, Sierra, and Maria. So Leo, I hope that this really helped, and I hope that you like and subscribe to my channel. I'm sorry if the message was too direct. I am going to read the cards as I see them. I'm not going to sugarcoat. I hope you have a wonderful month ahead, a wonderful day ahead, and I hope that I get to read for you again soon. Please remember to like and subscribe to my channel so I can keep this channel growing, and make sure to check out my other videos in case there might be another message for you. But yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye.